Walk, blessed sister. I love this conversation going on in the background. You just sat like I kind of want to listen to this. If I was doing my own playthrough, I'd still be in Riverwell, just rocking through side quests and taking in the scenery. Don't mind us.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You do not belong here.
Don't mind us.
All right, here we are. Hang on.
No. That's not how you do it.
Be easy.
Blast it! I'm just being careful. We
Like
have to.
heck we do. Give me that thing, now.
What the fuck?
Blasted, blistering blazes. That's what you get for working with fumblers. I told you, we
Nice
should
fire
be
spark.
careful. What? Now who the heck are you? Can't an old man have a moment to himself?
You hired me. The Magister, don't you remember?
Oh, right. Joseph the Scrounger. So why are you here? Had any luck?
Jespar. And yeah, we did find something.
Oh, it's Jespar.
You first of all tell me when I allowed you to drag your drinking mates up here. Do you need me to explain the meaning of the words highly and confidential to you?
I'm sure there's a lot you can explain to me, but let's save that for later. This particular fellow over here needs your help, to be frank. Arcane fever.
Is that so? And what exactly has that got to do with me? Let the Keepers and their holy rituals take care of it. What is it with the costume, anyway?
This man's magic is different, Meister. Just feel his aura and you'll see it. Plus he's from Naren, just as you are.
Well, all right then, for nostalgia's sake. I really hope you're not wasting my time, though. Working with these religious buffoons is bound to make any rational thinking person go bonkers. Anyway, that chair over there. Take a seat, and I'll have a look at that fever of yours.
I just want to say, before we said he was polite and kind-hearted. 1, 2, the guy's nuts. You can tell, nuts. And 3, I can't wait. This guy's my cup of tea. Actually, quick thinking. Let's have a save.
All right then. This will tickle a little.
Oh. Oh.
Now you're right. This aura does feel different, complex somehow, and powerful. And do you really want to tell me you've only recently discovered that talent of yours? With that aura, I'm surprised that you haven't turned into an Obaya by now. Fine. That is, we will help you. But first, tell me everything. How you got this magic, and how you met that Scrounger.
Pathlessness, wherever
Wow.
you look. Where is this supposed to
I see. Regarding this vision thing, I think that your mind simply played a trick on you there. Not that it's much of a surprise, considering what you've been through.
Okay.
Actually, you were quite lucky that the sudden outburst of your glance didn't blow your head right off.
Glance.
By all that's holy, I won't start playing your tutor now. If you don't know about the basic functioning of magic, then read something from Balador Goldenstein.
The glance on the sea of eventualities. Alongside, but apart from the reality we're in right now, exist countless other realities, in which some events have different outcomes, so to speak. A version of this very same room, for example, with the very same people in it, only that Meister Firespark's beard is on fire. And what defines an Arcanist, someone capable of magic, is that he or she can see those other realities and let parts of them come true.
Well, look at that, Jasper. You surprised me.
That's what I'm being paid for.
How powerful an Arcanist is depends on 3 factors. How far away are the eventualities that he can see? How well he can bring parts of them into our reality, and finally, how well his mind can handle seeing other realities simultaneously with ours. Lighting a candle is easier than calling a meteor from the sky, to speak plain Inal. But, as I said, read Goldenstein if you're interested in the topic. I'm not going to waste any time with lectures.
I really like the way that they have they've done this. So then they said, you read the books because we're not explaining this shit to you. We're not going to hold your hand in this game. You've got to find this stuff out for yourself. I like that. I really like that. In this chapter of the war, every time I touch one of these stones, I feel as if I don't know, as if something comes back.
Well, that's probably a sign that you should go easier on the booze. Skill, whether of physical or magical nature, isn't gained through touching some stones, but through hard work and discipline. Even though this screwball Enderalian talk of paths and predeterminations tries to tell us otherwise.
Again, I just don't imagine the visions they felt different somehow, real.
Well, if that's what you want to believe, go for it. I, in any case, have never come across such a phenomenon in over 50 years of studying magic. And now we should...
It all begins with the dreams.
What the blasted blistering blazes? Does this room look like the bosom of a whore to you? Or what makes you think you can go around and you get your fingers on? These documents are confidential, for heck's sake. I knew it was a mistake to hire a thug like you. Lashery always had a weakness for...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember you telling me something about dreams that led you and Tealor Renthiel here, didn't you, Meiser? And you told me that in this vision of yours, the Veiled Woman said this. It all begins with the dreams.
What? Is that true?
Yes.
Oh. Then this near-death experience you had before you woke up on the shore. Tell me again, what exactly did you see in it? A room? Well, this is strange indeed. Anyway, for now all that matters is that we get that magic of yours under control. Whatever you clairvoyance
Well, let's do it.
there is of no use to us if you're dead as a doornail in a couple of months.
And how do we do that?
Well, that's usually a plodding process. The fever you feel is a result of your mind not being able to handle all of these possibilities, so to speak. The ritual the Enderalians practice to get the glance under control is called the Journey to the Water. Put frankly, it means 1 year of hour-long meditation, bland food, and abstinence from anything that makes life worth living.
That doesn't sound
In
good.
time, the Arcanist then learns to filter these other realities from ours, and the fever gets less and less. Anyhow, luckily enough, we Neremes know of a way to quicken that process. A
Thank
shortcut,
God.
if you will. I'm not capable of performing it, but another one of us is.
Who is
Her
that then?
name is Lashery, and you should seek her out as soon as possible.
Well, let's go.
Pathlessness wherever you look. Where is this supposed to lead?
She's currently in a ruin called Old Rashengrad, not far from Ark. Just tell her that I sent you. Give me that map of yours. Okay, now you'd have to be a total idiot to miss it. I recommend leaving for the ruin straight away. And you, Joseph, you're going to come with me and show me what your trip to the Sun Coast brought forth. Hopefully, more than a bottle of honey wine and a hangover.
Okay.
Quite a character, isn't he? But I like him somehow. Here, I owe you this for your help back in Riverville. And in case you're in the mood for a mug of ale and a good chat, just drop by the Dancing Nomad in the Stranger's Quarter. I'll get myself a room there for the time being. With all that said, good luck mastering your magic, my friend. I'll see you around.
That's it. During the main storyline of Ender, you have the opportunity to deepen your bond with several persons. Cautions: these missions aren't available forever. If the main storyline progresses too far, the storylines of some persons stay hidden. Okay. Optional.
What, you mean the living dead, the witches
Interesting.
everywhere, the frenzied civilians? I'd say this country's seen better times. But at least something happens. It makes this place less boring.
Fair enough. Let's go to the dancing nomad.
Walk blessed. You have a moment?
Ah, greetings. Of course. What do you need?
The Archmagister ordered me to find out more about the Pyrian Civil War. The one that took
Okay.
place shortly before the cleansing.
Was it this way? I'm not quite sure where I'm going. If I'm plainly honest. Oh. Oh. I think we may have a problem here, ladies and gentlemen. I think we may have a crash. We have a crash on hands. Damn it. Well, I guess it's a good time as any to end the episode. Because it's crashed, it's getting late, and I guess I have to go to work. Why is that coming up? I have no idea. Anyway. Oh, no, it didn't crash.
Yes.
Okay. No, I'm going to keep going for a bit then. What is it? Is this the way out?
This is holy ground, Outlander.
Is this the way? I don't even know. I hope it is. Come on. There we go.
This is holy ground, Lander. You do not belong here.
Thing I'm gonna have to do. Damn it. Oh, okay, this isn't the edge. Oh, we just can't get to the... I want to get to that edge and look out over the top of that, 100%.
Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
Right, we've got a few missions. What are we doing? Search? Maybe. Alright, we want how many points of meditation do we have? We have 2. Okay. Military barracks. The reason I want to see Jespar
Watch yourself. The streets aren't safe this time of the day.
is because of that main storyline quest thing. So all the people I'm engaging in the main quest line, I want to... looks awesome. I want to upgrade them as much as possible, missions as much as possible. Elemental creatures emerge in a place with much magical energy. They are aggressive as well as dangerous. Well, if it's a dragon, of course it's going to be. I wonder if there are dragons in this, actually. Because there's no reason for there not to be, but there isn't exactly a growing scaredness of dragons, if you see what I mean.
just don't respect the elders anymore. Not at all.
Oh, this is amazing.
Malfest's blessings.
Bloody cutthroats.
Hello. Treasure hunter wanted.
Some people just like oh, well.
Okay. I guess that's not working. Or it is working, that was not doing it right. I'll use a knife instead of like...
Move along, as I said. The offer stands. Just think about it, okay?
Wait a moment. You're an outlander, aren't you?
Yes. Why? Disciplines of... Oh. Hello? Oh. Crazy.
Wait a moment. Only if you know what to look for. I'm one myself, so I do. Al-Hazel, pleased to make your acquaintance. Tell me, if you're new in this city, are you perchance also looking for work?
Suppose I can do.
Excuse me, what was I saying? I'm looking for a hand.
Just where did I put it?
It's simple. I want you to find something for me. You know, I'm a healer, just like my father was, and my grandfather before that. When he came to this country, he did so because he had been hired by an Arca noblewoman, a bright lady who valued science and the arts of healing.
Let me guess, she died and her children didn't.
In any case, my grandfather spent a large portion of life working for this lady in an old, abandoned fort near the now deserted village of Fogville. Together with a good dozen other apothecary, he planned for my father to succeed him. But before he had the chance to, the mushroom plague occurred.
Oh, not the mushroom plague.
Fades away at the end of the day.
Yes, that one. The spores of those mushrooms have literally sucked all the life from the forest and its surroundings. Plus, they are a threat to everyone who comes close.
Damn.
It does seem likely, doesn't it? Both my father and I have asked my grandfather this question too, but he has always denied it. The plague was a magical phenomenon, a freak of nature, no more, no less. Those were his words. However, I've made some troubling discoveries which have led me to doubt that. I believe the plague might have been fabricated.
Okay, so somebody was creating a biological weapon.
This is exactly what I want you to find out. Unfortunately, the noblewoman whom my grandfather worked for has long been dead, and she was the last in their bloodline, so I couldn't find any answers there. But the old fortress where they worked still stands. Go there and look for answers. If my grandfather had something to do with this, I want to know. Look at me. You'll have the answer.
Fair enough.
All those undead who've been roaming the wilderness since that red madness began don't exactly make the idea of inviting.
Yeah, I understand that.
If you succeed, I'll make it work. Reports here, in the village harbour, there was a hut where my grandfather lived when he was off duty. Chances are you'll find a key to the fortress there. Good luck, and thank you. If you have found the material, you can find me in the Undercity, near the old waterworks. My laboratory is there.
Oh, you're not
Thank you very much.
I know that accent. May your path always be even.
Okay.
Move along.
I will. Take care.
Is it important?
Not really.
In no bed. So
That's just how it is. Everything was better in the old days.
This is just really cool.
Come on, take a seat.
Sure.
So, tell me, how are you holding up? It must have been quite the whirlwind. Yesterday, a refugee from another country, and now a prodigy with a magic great enough to impress old Bushybeard.
Magic. I'm fine, thanks, honestly. I am still trying to make sense of it all.
I'm quite curious to see how things keep on with you. You're different. I noticed that the time we met. Anyhow, tell me, what do you make of this country now that you've had some time to look around? I figure it must be quite the change from Naren.
Yes.
Shoot. Yeah, I can picture that. You know, this is exactly the reason why I love inns so much. The sky can rain fire out there. In here, you'll always meet laughter and good humor. Not to mention all the good-looking men and women.
Rich set tables indeed. Some ladies here are not to be scorned at indeed. Oh dearie me. That's really cool. I really like that. They give you the option of both. You know what I mean? If your preference leads to a bit more towards ladies, or a bit more towards men, or a bit more towards both, you can take your pick. I think that's really cool.
Absolutely. Though I think I've seen enough of this place by now. Of Enderal, I mean. There's a ship sailing for Calais next morning, and as it seems, it will be the last one for quite some time to come. Who knows? Maybe they still have a cabin to spare for a handsome treasure hunter.
What?
Oh well. This entire thing was more a coincidence than planned anyhow. The order needed someone with skill and discretion, and I was around. End of story. I never intended to stick around for much longer. Heck, me as an ambassador of the Holy Order, could you imagine that? Not one step further, O fair maiden. Drop your garment so we may both bathe in Malthus's holy light. Actually not that bad, don't you think?
Fair enough.
Oh, you're too kind. But you know, at the end of the day, I guess I'd probably lack both the pathos and the idealism for such a profession. You know, I'm aware of how these esteemed keepers up there talk about sellswords like me. I could save 30 virgins from a myriad on Rampage. At the end of the day, they'd always say I did it for the money, because I wanted to bet the women, or whatever. I'm driven by
Shocking.
motives. While no matter what their actions end in, they are good guys, because they do things for the right reasons. If only they'd understand that it's results that matter, not intentions. What does the wise hermit say? Nothing is of less importance to the saved than the reason for their rescue. The only difference between a mercenary like me and a holy warden is that I'm at least aware of the fact that I do what I do for myself, and no one else. I'm trying to say that all those heroes,
Yeah, what is he trying to say?
declared messiahs, are no better than everyone else. In the end, we are all selfish, because we always act in accordance to what we think we have to be like. So yes, maybe the keeper saves the farmer from the bandits. But at the end of the day, he does it because he sees himself in a certain light. You know, the funny thing is that a lot of times, it's especially those who think of themselves driven by a higher purpose who are the really dangerous ones. They don't understand what drives them, and that makes them easy to manipulate. The only thing left to do for the capable hate-monger or tyrant is to somehow combine his own ambitions with the mental image of this person. And presto, you've got your perfect puppet, only waiting to dive into the next hail of arrows for their honor, their religion, or whatever they thought of this time. It's just so idiotic, you know? The world would be a much better place
I get that.
if everyone could just acknowledge that the only reason we're here is that we want to be happy.
Cool. To be fair, I couldn't agree more, because I really don't like the people who just go charge the hill of people and die, and it's just like, you want somebody to turn around and say, no, I'm not doing that.
You do? And here I thought I'd get an indignant cry and a splash of wine thrown in my face. That's how most people react.
I'm not most people.
I think I'll take my leave now. I very much enjoyed our talk, but the ship to Killet leaves before the first cocks crow tomorrow, and I want some more time to think about it.
Yeah, I want him to stay.
They gained a good-looking Aramese man. Maybe that'll make up for when I leave. Keep your chin up.
That's just how it is. Everything was better in
Really
the
need
old
that
days.
herbal essence.
No, he's gone.
Mead, stew, roast pork. Anyone?
What's this guy doing?
Potatoes, garlic, radish. Yeah, that should be it.
Oh, okay.
Just where did I put it? Yeah, as if.
Hi, how you doing?
Huh?
Is that it? I came all the way down here for that? Okay. Oh, okay guys, I'm going to wrap up the episode here for the night. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the episode. So we've seen Jespar, I keep calling him Jespar. He's, I can't remember his name. But yeah, he's done, and hopefully next episode we'll probably go and see if we can get our magic. My dog just stepped on the book. Our magic sorted out, and until next time guys, I'll see you later.